Yo, what up, guys? I'm back with another video. Here today with another topic. This is kind of like just another rant, so I decided to just play a bit of Fortnite while I have a bit of a, rant about this certain topic. What the? Alright, so today's topic is about people using their high beams. Obviously, I'm not saying like don't use your high beams because obviously it's important. It is important to use your high beams, but when I tell you, and I don't know if this is, I mean, there's got to be there's got to be these types of people in every country. There ain't no way. And if there isn't, what the? If there isn't, you cuzzies are very lucky. So when I'm talking about people are like people using high beams, I'm talking about those people that when a car is approaching, they can see the car clearly because they got their fucking high beams on. So there's no way you can miss them. And then they still decide to keep their high beams on. That's the type of person I'm talking about in this video. All right, because these people are twats. They really are. They truly are. These guys are twats. I don't know, bro. I could go in a whole. I don't want this to be too long. I just want to, play a bit of Speed Realistics to warm back up. Haven't played in a couple of days, and decided I ran about this shit. Bro, people who use high beams even when someone's approaching, you are a twat. I'm sorry to if you didn't know this, but if you don't turn off your high beams for like the 2 seconds it takes for you to get overtake, damn, that was trash. The 2 seconds it takes to just turn it off and then turn it back on, it's a flick of a switch for nearly every car. So you don't really have excuse not to just turn off your high beams for the 2 seconds it takes for you to just pass by someone. Like at that point, you're just choosing not to turn off and be a dickhead. It's been so many times at night where I'll be driving because you guys obviously haven't seen too much of me. I do indeed have glasses when driving. So sometimes when people have high beams on, it's sort of hard for me to, kind of see. I mean, it's hard for me to actually see the road with high beams on. Obviously, I can see it if I just squint my eyes, but this I wouldn't really be making this video if it didn't kind of relate to a lot more people. Because even my friends who drive without contactor glasses, they still like when you're getting high beams, especially some of these cars. Some of these cars like they just light up the whole neighborhood. Like some of these cars light up the legit whole neighborhood, and they decide just to leave them on, like it's an art display or some shit. And I don't really understand why. Like, are they just being twats? Oh, I'm so trash. Like even people without glasses and contacts that are like I've been in the car and they still complain when someone doesn't turn off their high beams because it's just super hard to see. It just is. Not just for people with impaired vision like me, you know. Trash. Not just for like people like me with impaired vision, but people who actually can see, use their eyes. Who actually have good vision still find it hard. And I've been trying to like come up with maybe, I don't know what you call it, situations and when you shouldn't really, turn down your high beams. Because the only reason I turn on my high beams is when there's no light down like a highway or a street. That's usually the only time I try to use my high beams. Since it is appropriate to use them there if there's like literally no light. If there's no light on the street, then use your high beams. But then when someone's going past, just turn them off. Just turn them off for a bit. Where's this Cuzzy going? Just turn them off for a bit. Like don't be a twat about it. Like it's not that hard to just turn off your high beam for a little bit and not blind someone. Uh, uh. But yeah. Anyway, it's not hard to just turn off your high beam for 2 seconds and go past. Why do people, especially on highways, where I live, we're kind of bit into the country, so you have to drive down this long, dark, like highway with no lights on the side. Obviously, you got your yellow lights in the middle of the road on the side of the road with the poles, so you can kind of see it. But obviously, you need high beams down that highway because you can barely see shit. But what I don't do when I'm driving down that highway is keep my high beams on the whole way while other people are coming past me. I just flick it off for 2 seconds. I can use my brain and memorize that. Oh yeah, I need to go straight for 2 fucking seconds, and then go past, and then turn my high beams back on. A lot of people doing that when I was driving back home from dropping off my missus. I was just like really annoyed that day. I was constantly just keeping an eye on everyone that was and wasn't unflashing their high beams, and a lot of them did, like surprisingly, because a lot of people usually at this time of night do not be turning off their high beams, and it's super annoying. They just don't. They actually just go straight past you. There's been times where I've literally turned off my high beams, looked at the Cuzzy in the car, and they just drive past me with their high beams blaring. My eyes super sore because sometimes I don't like wear glasses because recently my glasses kind of broke. I need to get them fixed, so I can't always have them on. They fall off, and I need to rearrange them. You know, and I can't. I can't. I just literally can't see. And then I play a game of like, am I gonna crash? Is basically what I would call it. I don't know what the hell you call it. Play, am I finna crash? That's what I guess I'll call it. It's super sketchy. And it can all be fixed by you just, turning off your high beams for 2 seconds. Like, come on, man. Help a brother out. I'm already half blind. Don't dog me like this. So this was just a little, I don't know, public service announcement. Please just turn off your high beams when you're going past people. Please, man. People can't see sometimes. And even people who can see still can't see with high beams. Like people without glasses sometimes can't see through high beams. They're these newer cars. They're fucking high beams can literally light up a whole stadium, a whole football stadium. They're so damn bright. My car's a Nissan Titan. My shit ain't gonna light up that light. Bro, you could send like a whole fucking you can send bloody light rays to the moon with some of these people's lights nowadays. They just go phew. So please, public service announcement. If you're going past someone, just turn off your high beams for the 2 seconds. Don't be a dick. Just let them go past, turn them back on. You can drive straight for 2 seconds or around a little corner. You can follow the marks. Please. Bam.